All right, let's talk some Nebraska recruiting. Matt Rule and his staff lined up a big visit weekend out in Lincoln, couple important flip targets on campus. Steve, what are your sources saying about Nebraska recruiting?
Well, Nebraska had quite a few top targets on campus as they look to set the foundation for who they're really going to push for
Mm-hmm.
in this 2026 cycle. Jordan Campbell is the number 4 linebacker in the country. He's committed to Miami, but he talked about the energy around Nebraska's program, how much the staff cares for their players. He said the facilities were impressive, but the way they treated me and my family really stood out. He toured the facilities, met with the coaches, sat in on meetings, got one-on-one teaching. The time with the players gave him a good feel for the program. Seeing everything in person, having those conversations helped a lot, he said, and his interest is real. And they're in the mix for sure moving forward. Devin Jackson is a defensive back committed to Florida. He said the environment was great. The campus and facilities were outstanding. He likes being around the coaching staff and that they're a definite high fit for him. And it's a great program for him to continue considering as his recruitment continues. Some other key targets for Nebraska this weekend, Josh. You have
Mm-hmm.
Mikhail Blade. He's a 4-star defensive lineman from Chicagoland. Matt Rule went and saw him last week. He returned the favor over the weekend, said he can't wait to be back and that something definitely big is building at Nebraska. Claude Mapuma is also from Chicagoland, Mount Carmel High. This was a return visit after experiencing a game in the fall. I think Nebraska is one of the front runners, if not the early favorite for him. Kelvin Obot, offensive tackle, top 10 player at the position from Idaho. He visited Nebraska, loved his experience, again, loves the trajectory of the program, the emphasis on the offensive line. I think USC or Nebraska is one of the front runners with places like USC and Oregon for Kelvin Obot. Can they flip the script and get on 300 athlete Ryan Mosley away from Georgia and South Carolina? They gave him a lot to think about this weekend. He was another one of the headliners on campus. I still think Nebraska is the one to beat for in-state linebacker Jace Reynolds, and I think Nebraska is setting the tone early in the recruitment for 2027 in-state offensive lineman Matt Erickson.